Joey.
Joey?
Joey? Damn it.
Damn it, Kelly. Don't you ever answer your phone? I need to know if you showed Joey the flash drive. For once, something's got to go right.
Denying his own son, Rex Balsam, Buchanan allegedly ordered an employee to falsify DNA tests, altering the paternity of newborn grandson. Ah, Clint, will you never learn? Altering the paternity. Oh, I just knew it!
You haven't said a word since we woke up. Charlie, talk to me. What's wrong?
I cheated on my wife. Oh God, it's Vicky.
Poor Vicky, she's gonna be much too busy with her girls to deal with this. So that leaves it up to me to bring down Ms. Echo de Savoy.
Echo! Mom! It's Rex, I need to talk to you. Hi. Have you seen Charlie?
Can you please ask my husband to call me just as soon as he gets to the work site? No, I'm at home. Okay, thanks.
Charlie didn't come home last night?
And neither did Jessie.
Well, at least we know that she's okay.
Sweetheart, we don't know that at all.
Yeah, but, I just mean that she called, you know?
Why didn't she come home? Can you even imagine for 1 second spending an entire night away from your newborn son after a day like yesterday? I do not understand your father. How he could do that to his own children? I mean, poor Rex and Charlie and Brody. My God, Clint! What did you do to your family?
And your client will have to testify. Understood?
How are we doing?
All I have to do is get Mr. Patel to sign the immunity agreement, and you got your brother dead to rights. What?
Just looking for Kelly.
Why?
Worried about her after the wedding last night?
What wedding? The Buchanan girls called it, more accurately, the grooms were suddenly unavailable.
No, not all of them. Joey Buchanan was more than willing, and Aubrey couldn't say no.
Are you saying Joe
Married my sister Aubrey last night?
Good morning, Mrs. B. This is Joey Buchanan. Didn't want to wake you, went to tell my father the good news.
No! Get it done, Kelly. Joey needs to see that lying tramp in action.
Talking to Kelly? You know, I never thought she'd throw in with the likes of you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
At least the boys are doing okay. Even Liam slept all the way through the night.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's the best. Brody's upstairs with Brader feeding him, but Jess really needs to come home soon. Otherwise, we're gonna have to switch to formula because there's not very much of her milk left in the fridge.
Oh, Natalie, it's such an awful situation. I mean, Brody only turned to you because Jessie was ill and she had pushed him away.
Mom, that's why we didn't want to tell her. You know, we were so scared. We didn't know what it was going to do to her. And then she got the whole hypertension thing, and there couldn't be any stress.
I know you were trying to do the right thing.
I'll tell that to John.
Still no word from him?
No. I just wish he would text me or something and let me know he's okay. Oh, what are we doing here? How'd we get here?
You don't remember?
Not all of it. But it clearly involved a hell of a lot of drinking.
You don't remember the bar, the bikers?
The bikers, yes, the bikers.
What about the fight? What about you, firing my gun?
Right, that's probably why my ears are still ringing.
Yeah, pretty much cleared the room.
I didn't hit anybody, did I?
Not with the gun.
Oh, great. Okay, was that before or after your face got totally stomped on?
You should see the other guy.
Honey, how are you feeling? John, there's a reason we ended up in a bar fight last night. We nearly drank ourselves to death.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it.
Heaven help Joe if he married your so-called sister. Oh, and Kelly must be heartbroken, so I better go and check on her. If you will please excuse me.
Mayor Lord, I swear to you, Aubrey's my sister.
Whatever. I'm sure you can show yourself out, please.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Not until I see that Kelly's okay for myself.
Fine, I'll go up to Kelly, and she will come down, and she'll throw you out. Don't move. Don't touch anything.
How's the blushing bride?
We're in trouble.
What's the matter? Joey couldn't seal the deal?
He went to see his father to tell him that we got married.
Why wouldn't he stay in bed with you when he could run home to Daddy?
And if Daddy tells him what's really on that jump drive?
What are you worried about? You're married to him.
He could get it annulled, have us arrested, shoot me.
All right, look. You're the one who wanted to marry him. You deal with it, all right?
Joey, I've been trying to reach you, and before you start in on me, I know how you must feel after that fiasco of a wedding yesterday. But there is something that you have
Dad,
got
whatever it is, I don't want to hear it.
It's Aubrey.
She's my wife.
I beg your pardon?
Aubrey and I got married last night.
You're looking for Charlie.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared.
Oh, place is a bit of a mess, but you know what? Come on in. I haven't seen him since Vicky threw me out of the house. Why?
Well, we're kind of afraid that he may have gone out last night.
Gone out? Oh, you mean drinking? Oh, no. No, Charlie wouldn't have fallen off the wagon. He's been sober for so long.
Well, we know we ordered a drink.
Well, maybe it was for somebody else. I don't think he would have touched it. Rex, I can promise you that. I mean, Charlie is totally devoted to his sobriety.
Felt like he kind of had a rough day yesterday.
Why? What happened?
You haven't seen the papers?
Well, I haven't been out yet.
Yesterday, at the wedding... I don't even know how to say this. Clint switched the DNA results. Charlie isn't my father. Clint is.
Oh, my God.
And you're sure your client will testify? Because apparently Clint did threaten you. All the more reason to put him away. Good. I gotta
gotta say, I'm a little surprised. I mean, full immunity? You must really want to stick it to Clint.
He broke the law.
And he's your ex-husband. And your brother. If I didn't know better, I'd think this was personal.
Let's get this thing signed.
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, you know?
After you.
Hey, why do you have a phone if you're not going to answer?
Todd, I am working.
No,
Excuse
you're coming
me.
with me.
We're in the middle of a legal negotiation, Manning.
Was I talking to you?
You're damn right you're talking to me. You started talking to me the minute you set foot in my police department and then barged into my office without knocking.
I need to talk to my wife.
Your wife is in a meeting with the district attorney and the commissioner of police. Now, if you want to speak to her, you better step outside and try knocking.
But
I mean it, Manning. What can we do for you, Mr. Manning?
you talk to my wife.
Take it inside.
What is wrong with you? I am working,
If you
Todd.
answered your phone, you'd know that your daughter is missing at this moment.
What? What happened?
I don't know. How should I know?
Oh, I don't know, because I left her in your care? Because you have a history of alienating your kids? Because there is something that you are not telling me?
Didn't Kelly give you the flash drive?
Yeah, she did.
Well, then I don't understand. How could you marry that girl?
Because I trust her, Dad. All right, unlike you and Kelly.
Now, wait a minute. You looked at the footage and you heard what that woman said?
Aubrey telling her brother that she loves me?
No, he's not her brother. You must have gotten the wrong flash drive. There must have been a switch.
What happened to you, Dad? I come home and you're putting cameras in people's hotel rooms, threatening your employees, having them break into the hospital and switch test results. Why would you do that? To protect the company, the money? From what? Your own flesh and blood? I mean, Rex is your son, my brother, and you would just toss him away.
I thought the DNA test cleared all that up and that Charlie was your father. Oh, God, no wonder everybody was so worried about him.
He took it pretty hard. We all did.
You know, I was hoping it was Charlie, too. And I'm so sorry about all the things that Clint said at the wedding. But you know how hateful he can be. You are a wonderful young man, and anyone would be proud to have you as a son. I know I am. And Charlie adores you, and Shane, and Gigi.
I'm hoping that after all this calms down, I still want him to consider himself part of my family.
I know he'd like that.
I had to tell Shane. Now that everybody knows, I didn't want to hear from somebody else. He was disappointed. He got quiet. I asked him if he wanted to talk, but...
Well, he's 14.
He trusted Charlie. He loves him. Why wouldn't he? Charlie's a great guy.
He's the best.
He's just, he's the kind of guy that will always be there for you. You know, he's exactly the kind of person that you would want, that I would want to be my dad.
Look, Joey, I know you're angry. I understand that. But you don't know what I know about that girl. Now, when you see the footage...
I don't care about any flash drive, Dad. I know Aubrey and I love her. And I only came here out of respect for you, which is a concept that you don't seem to understand. Anyway, the fact is, I'm married now. And there's nothing you can do about it. So just butt the hell out.
Okay, look, Joey, let's just sit down and talk about this. Joey, you don't know what you're doing.
What did you say to him?
Kelly is not in her room, and Helen says she did not spend the night in her bed.
Should we have a note?
Read my lips. She didn't come home last night. You're the one who hijacked that wedding and sent your so-called sister down the aisle. And Kelly must be devastated. And if she did something reckless, so help me, you will pay.
All right, you don't want to talk about this? I'll talk about it, John. Okay? How do you feel, Kelly?
Well, I feel stupid, and I feel hungover, and I don't know, kicked to the curb.
Hair of the dog?
No. The thought of it makes me want to puke. John, obviously, we slept together last night.
Yeah, so?
So what about Natalie?
What about her?
Honey, I think that John is just going to need some time to work through these feelings, you know.
Mom, I wasn't even with John when I slept with Brody.
I know. But I think maybe he doesn't understand why you didn't trust him enough to confide in him. Okay.
Is that what you think? That I don't trust John?
Darling, you love John. You were afraid of losing him.
Well, now he's gone.
No. Come on. He loves you, and I know that he loves this little boy. And I think in time he may learn to accept why you did what you did.
Not if he shuts himself in a hole and refuses to talk to me.
Well, then go and find him. I mean it. I'll stay here with Liam.
Can we just go home and talk about it?
No, we can't just go home. You told me that our daughter just packed her bags and left the house. What's stopping me from doing the same thing?
All right, fine. When I went home last night, because you were working, and we couldn't go to New York, I found Salinger taking advantage of Danny. In fact, no more than that. Sexually assaulting Danny.
Todd, you're saying that Nate was trying to rape Danny? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if I'd use that word exactly.
If you need the legal definition of rape, you should look at People versus Manning, 1993.
You know, this is your fault anyway. You had the little punk in custody and you let him go. I'm surprised you killed his old man.
Will, thanks, but we already have another suspect.
You sure got over here fast. You must be worried about something.
I just need to know what you told Joey.
I tried to tell him what was on the flash drive, but he wouldn't listen. You know, I gotta hand it to you, Aubrey, if that's even your real name. I gotta hand it to you, girl. You got that boy right where you want him. You must be some piece of...
Mind your manners, Dad.
You're a fast worker, I'll grant you that. Roped him in church and then dragged him up to the altar.
It was very beautiful.
No, he's very desperate.
He's happy. Did he tell you that too?
Yeah, well, how long is he gonna stay that way?
Guess that depends on you.
Yeah, you got that right. Because as soon as he calms down, I'm gonna show him the footage. Because I kept the original. Kelly only had a copy, but you know that. That's why you're here.
Please don't show him.
Sorry, no sale.
And if I sweeten the deal?
You don't have anything that I want.
What if I can make your legal problems go away?
I understand how you feel about Charlie. He's a wonderful man, and I'm very fond of him.
I know you are. I also know that you don't exactly get along with Vicky.
Well, she threw me out.
Well, it is her house.
You're tough. But I suppose you come by it honestly.
Thing is, Charlie is married, and Vicky is going crazy. He didn't come home last night. So if you hear anything, can you let me know?
Of course.
Thanks.
You heard?
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
You got married?
Yeah, Mom, it just seemed like the right time to do it.
Joey!
Look, Aubrey and I were waiting until Natalie and Jess got married, but since that wasn't going to happen...
Yeah, that may never happen.
Right. Anyway, with the decorations there and the minister, we just...
But honey, you didn't even have any family there. Who was there?
Aubrey's brother. Look, Mom, no, I wanted you to be there. I really did. But you had just been through so much.
Sweetheart, is this what you wanted?
Definitely. Definitely, Mom. I'm really happy.
Well, then I guess I'm happy for you.
Hey, have you seen John?
No.
Did he call in?
Not that I know of. Look, I heard about what happened yesterday, Nat. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Listen, I'm really, really worried about John. I went by his place. He wasn't there. He hadn't slept in his bed, so he hadn't been there all night. And I went by Rhodey's, and the place was trashed.
Yeah, I heard about that. A friend of mine is a regular over there. He said that John shut down the place early.
He shut down early on Valentine's Day?
Yeah. And when somebody questioned him about it, he went after him with a pool cue. I mean, he's lucky the guy didn't press charges.
Oh my God, if he's that out of control, maybe he got in some sort of accident.
You want me to call the hospital?
No, not yet. Could you please just run his plates? I need to find him. He's in trouble, and I need him. His son needs him.
Okay, I guess we're not talking about this right now.
About what?
We had sex, John.
Well, you know, there are worse ways to spend an evening.
Okay, that's not the point.
Sure it is.
What about Natalie? You cheated on her.
I don't think you want to go there.
Why not?
Joey Buchanan, the supposed love of your life. I don't think you'd be too happy about what you did last night.
He's married.
I'm not. Neither are you.
Okay, look, we were hurting. We had too much to drink, and we ended up in bed together. But John, we're friends. And I do not want to ruin that or hurt anybody else.
Well, you know, Kelly, that's where you and I are different.
You're upset. And I understand that. I am not too happy with things right now either. But you have a little boy. Okay, look, I know. Don't go there. I get it. But you're gonna have to go there pretty soon. And I know it sucks. And I'm not saying mistakes weren't made. But that doesn't change the fact that you still love Natalie. And you know what? You could still be a family. You could still raise Liam.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm done. Hey, Nat, you found John's car.
They found his car? Where is he?
Yeah, it was impounded. They towed it from the parking lot of a biker bar near the Minuteman.
A biker bar near the Minuteman? Why would he be at a biker bar near there? I mean, where the hell is he?
You say that we're done and you think that Natalie's out of your life? Your son? He's not yours, so what? Deal with it. Grow up. You love Natalie.
Kelly, shut up.
I shouldn't have come here.
Don't say that.
No. Look at the position I put you in. You're lying to your son.
It's not important.
What? Lying is what got us into this mess, okay? You heard Rex. Vicky is beside herself, worried about me.
Look, Charlie, I know that what happened with us last night was just because you were upset about Rex.
Look, I was upset, but that is not why I came by here. And I think you know that.
Mom, Charlie will come home, okay? I promise.
Rex, did you find him?
No, I didn't. I saw Echo. She hasn't seen him either. When I told her what happened, she was just as shocked as the rest of us. She said that she would call if she heard from him.
Okay, thanks. Excuse me.
I should get going.
Wait, listen, Rex, hang on for just a second, please. Like, I wanted to apologize for the way that our father acted. So I guess we're brothers now.
Whatever that means.
It means we're family. All right? No matter what our father does.
Who says I've got legal problems?
Breaking into the hospital lab. Tampering with medical results.
Read a little further. You'll find out they arrested Vimal Patel for those crimes.
And your brother will use his testimony to put you behind bars. Unless, of course, I get my friend Rama to tell her husband to back off.
Why would you do that?
Because you've promised not to tell Joey what you suspect.
You mean what I know?
You want to go to jail, Clint? Or you want to walk away? A free man.
You lost it, didn't you, huh? You saw Nate and Danny kissing and you lost
it's
it.
more than kissing.
Did you hurt him?
What?
Did you beat him up? Did you do to him what you did to Cole?
You're worried about him?
Listen to me. If he files assault charges, you'll go to jail.
He was mauling my daughter.
I seriously doubt that. You haven't learned anything, have you?
This has nothing to do with me. It's not my fault.
Okay, obviously I have a crisis at home, so Vimal's signature will have to wait.
Oh, no,
okay?
Taya, we need your
I'm really
cooperation.
sorry. I have to find my daughter now, all right?
I can't believe you're siding with him. Unbelievable.
No, it's not unbelievable. I know you, Todd.
I'm so sorry.
We were this close. I wasn't drunk, and I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay, sure, yes, I was angry with Clint. And I was upset over losing Rex, but look, I'm not making any excuses here. Last night was not some mistake.
And Vicky?
She's my wife. I mean, she thinks I'm out on a bender right now. Everybody else says too. You know, so I gotta go.
Charlie, I just need you to know that what happened last night meant something to me too. And it wasn't just because of nostalgia or the grief that we shared over the loss of a son we thought was ours. It was who we are. It's who we are. And here I go, out on a limb. I care about you.
I care about you too. More than I have a right to.
Are you gonna tell Vicky?
I don't know.
By all means, talk to the lovely Mrs. Patel and see what you can do. But know this, if Vimal implicates me and I go down, Joey gets the flash drive. And that'll be the end of you.
And we wouldn't want that. Later, Dad.
Hey, do me a favor, please, will you sit down for a minute? You're giving me a headache.
I'm giving you a headache?
All right, just so I can be clear here. What happened last night, it wasn't because you were hurt or needy or any of those other excuses that people come up with.
People. But not you.
You know, I know what I did, and I know why I did it. I wanted to get back at Natalie, and I think if you're being honest, you wanted to get back at Joey.
Hey, Nat, this is Mr. Galecki. He's the bartender at the joint where they towed McBain's car.
Have you seen this man?
Yeah, that's the guy who tore up my bar. Why I had him towed.
Sure?
Of course, this jackass took on a whole biker crew. He was totally hammered, out of control. And that girl he was with, she fired a gun.
A girl? What girl?
You're so full of crap.
Yes, I am.
Who, me? Needs? No, I'm the Avenger. Hear me roar.
Oh, that's cute.
You were hurt. And so was I. I'm mad and drunk. And deep down inside, we trusted one another. That's why last night happened. And we needed to hang on to somebody. I'm not afraid to admit that. So, what's your plan? You gonna hang out here all day and empty tiny little bottles?
Maybe.
Don't you have a job to go to?
No. But you know, I'm on my honeymoon. Isn't this what people do on their honeymoon? They get drunk, they have sex.
We're not having sex again.
You feel guilty about last night? Don't. What do you think Joey was doing with Aubrey?
Who was the girl and what was her name?
How the hell should I know? Just some girl.
You've never seen her before?
No, and I better never see her again.
Okay, if John wasn't driving his car.
Do you have an idea where they went?
We're right by that motel. The Minuteman? He could have gone there.
John, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't want to hear about Aubrey and Joey's sex life.
It's okay. I deserved it. I just don't know how you do it. I don't know how you're not angry.
I never said that I wasn't angry. Just that's not why last night happened. I'm gonna go take a shower and get the hell out of here. Okay? And I don't care what you said. You still love Natalie and that baby.
We will get Vimmel to sign the immunity agreement, because he has to. He wants to stay out of jail. And then we will use his testimony to nail Clint.
We've got to get him on Eddie Ford.
One step at a time, baby, okay?
And Clint bought that.
I don't know. Maybe. But at least it bought us some time.
So how do you plan to get Rama to go along with this scheme?
And how is my beautiful bride? Cutter.
How's my new brother-in-law?
Yeah.
I just stopped by to check on you guys. How's the honeymoon? Did you guys plan anything yet?
We haven't really had a chance.
No. All right, well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
See you guys.
So you got my note.
Yeah, how did it go?
My father's my father. He's not gonna change.
What do you mean?
You know, he kept saying there was another flash drive.
Well, I hate to think so. I can't imagine your father watching me get dressed.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably just jealous.
Hey, Dad!
Nice throw.
What the hell are you doing here?
Me? I'm home.
Hello, Vicky.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God, you scared me half to death. Darling, where have you been all night? You know, why didn't you call me? I left you all kinds of messages. Rex and Gigi were out looking for you half the night.
Right, I'm sorry. I just couldn't call anybody.
Rex talked to the bartender at Rhodey's. He said that you'd been there and that you ordered a drink.
Vodka. A double. Just left it sitting there on the bar. Didn't touch it.
After what happened last night, I wouldn't have blamed you if you'd drank a bottle. But I'm very grateful that you didn't. Sweetheart, where were you all night?
John, I know that you're in there. Please just open the door. I'm not going away. John! Can we please talk? Can I come in? Oh my God. I heard about the fight. Are you okay?
I'm fine. What is it?
Look, you have every right to be angry with me, but that does not change the fact that we